He's using PUA tactics to train his wife. He looks like he cares, but he's pulling her away. He wanted his wife to concentrate on being a full-time wife. So when she was looking for a job, said to her in a serious way,
没有任何一个单位像我一样对我老婆的好。我真的不知道，你如果没有我，你该怎么办？
难道我出去工作就没有你了吗？
多美，你天生就有操持家的能力，你才是我的精神领袖。你每天干的所有的事情，我都看在眼里。你买菜会精打细算，写在小本本上，家里的一切也都是由你来操办。我就是真的舍不得你出去被别人使唤。你在家里面多好呀，清清闲闲的，只要我老婆一天拿着我给她的钱，我都惦记回家。
He pays Tammy $20,000 a month. In the name of care and appreciation, Duo May has been a full-time wife for 3 years, but this particular job wasn't stable, because her husband was close to a female colleague in the organization, and from the time we got married until now, her husband insisted on not having children. Sometimes he forgets to use contraception. He has to keep an eye on Tammy and take medication to avoid it, but her mother-in-law didn't know that her son didn't want to have a baby. When she saw that Duo May's stomach didn't respond, she took her less and less seriously.
在家里当一个清闲的家庭主妇都当不明白，这可怎么好？微臣在单位里压力很大，我看你在加班的，你话干啥？
He PUA'd his wife for 3 years. He didn't give birth to children or property. He was always close to his female colleagues. Wife cannot stand it anymore. She wants to give up her position as a full-time wife. She wants to go into business. So he tried to do it again.
我老婆是一个精致、漂亮、善解人意的女人。我以前一直以为你照顾我，你也乐在其中。
要是有人能从照顾别人和做家务当中心甘情愿地找到快乐，那家政阿姨就是这个世界上最快乐的人。
我俩只不过是分工不同，我工作我也累，但我挣钱，给你买护肤品，买你的时间，买包，为什么我可以乐在其中呢？
你要是真的乐在其中的话，干嘛要跟周敏去找暧昧？
When the husband saw that PUA no longer worked, he took out his salary card to make up for his wife's lack of security, but she still refused, because it's very hard for a full-time wife. But her mother-in-law and husband turn a blind eye. Thinks she's just depends on her husband to support her, and they always sneer at her. Her husband had no choice. He had no choice but to ask for a child, and had to undergo a final round of fertility checkups. My husband refused to have children after 3 years of marriage. When he had a medical checkup, the wife was the one who couldn't have children. The husband secretly told his mother-in-law. He said he knew about his wife's infertility. For so many years he didn't want to have children. He wanted to protect his wife's self-esteem, but the husband never expected. His wife had a separate checkup 2 days ago. The report showed that everything was normal. In other words, the husband tampered with the medical report. He put the label of infertility on his wife's head.
我听我妈说，检查结果出来了，所以是我有问题。
短美，这不重要，我不会告诉我妈的。你父母那边我已经说得很清楚了，我们的家庭不需要小孩，至少这样我们的爱情还能保鲜。
Listening to her husband's lies, the wife is numb, but she couldn't figure out why her husband can't have children, neither tell him, and refuse to let him go out to work. It turns out that he was found to be infertile before they got married, and his girlfriend at the time was a strong woman.
我怀孕了。
So he was worried that his wife would leave him if she learnt of his infertility, and leave him, but he was also afraid that his wife would lose her nervousness about him. So, he hinted at the female colleague who was interested in him, to keep his wife in a constant state of crisis. This is the popular Netflix series, Their Name. Since it's in theaters, I can only tell you this much. If you like it, go and watch it. I'm sure Tammy's husband will certainly be able to refresh your perception.